had the mindset, you had the will and the fortitude to do all these things. At what age did you know you both could kick ass like you did?
Gosh, well, I feel like that was really young.
No,
we fought each other a lot.
Yeah, I think when I got that actual confidence is when I hit 30. And so I'm 35 now, but I feel like in my 20s there was a lot of doubts. Like I would doubt myself a lot. I had a lot of insecurities. I think also we were in a male-dominated industry, and so I had a lot of fear.
Yeah.
When I hit 30 for some reason, it all went away. It was like, actually, so when you keep saying no, I'm not taking that. It's a yes.
Yeah.
It was weird. It just,
yeah.
my 30s did something to me.
And I also feel when you're like truly passionate about something, like you just have that fire inside for it. And so you don't take no for an answer. You don't give up. And that's what wrestling, that industry taught me, was just to keep fighting, because I believed in something there. I believed in something for the women, for myself, for my sister and I, for growing a brand. And I just wouldn't stop and I wouldn't accept no. And 12 years later, which is so weird to think, I've been wrestling for 12 years, we have, and to see where we're at, it's that passion. Like I don't think I could truly be a part of something if I wasn't passionate about it.
I love it. I have 2 daughters,
Yeah.
so this is
Yeah.
kind of what I
Yeah.
like them to hear from women who are living it.
Yeah.
Anything special, 1 or 2 things that you've found along that path that you would tell a young woman?
I would tell her that, sometimes I feel like, for example, 20. When you're 20 years old, you look at the world so different and you look at yourself differently. And I would just say, like, all those insecurities and all that, it's going to go away. Like, really dig in deep and find that bravery, because the bravery does come out. And just, like, have the courage to be like, you know what, no, like, I'm really proud of myself and this is who I want to be, and go for it. Because I didn't do it. It took me a while.
Right.
It took me a while.
Did you arrive a little sooner at that than her? Did one of you get there earlier or about the same time?
I mean, I think maybe it's funny because I feel like maybe I arrived there early, but then I had my moments taking steps back. And then don't you think? We found that. And I think that's one thing, like, I wish I had more, and what I want more younger women to know is finding who you are and loving yourself first and doing that work. Because when you have that, you can conquer anything. And breakups don't affect you, the work field doesn't affect you, family stuff. It's crazy how you conquer it because of the love and confidence you have inside. But you have to work on that. And I think you don't think of that when you're young, that, wait, I have to work on myself? Like, can I just be me? But there's work that goes on with that. So
like
I wish I knew that
Yes.
younger, because I do the work on that now. And it's crazy how life is so much different.
But now it's your hammer.
Yeah.
You got it. I love it. I love it. Talking about your shows and things, did one of you drive a Ferrari somewhat recently on something? Is there a story behind
Yes.
that?
Oh, yes.
I love sports cars. Well, this one.
Oh, you do?
So I just, I was trying to revamp myself, renew myself. I was on this journey of like, I'm just gonna live life to the fullest. So yeah, right. And I got a Ferrari test drove one for the day because I was like, maybe I'm gonna go in this direction, having a blast.
Hold on real quick. What direction is that
Yeah,
car?
please. I would like to know too.
There's something that's very free about being in a Ferrari.
And
The
powerful.
Italians, did it right with that.
Sexy.
It's very sexy, powerful. It's, you know what? It's like ruling
Ego
the world.
booster, pretty much.
Whatever, maybe. There is something, and you feel accomplished, and it's like, you know what? I'm doing something right now.
Okay.
That's the
I'm
feeling
gonna
it
tell you
gives me.
something.
It's therapy.
I'm the smart little pixie that sits on her shoulder.
No, she's an annoying little pixie.
And I think about like money and throwing it away and all these different things. And that's what you'll see tomorrow night on Total Bellas, is like, I just want her to realize that sometimes when we're in an emotional state, we do really silly things. So I'm trying to be that pixie that doesn't want her to,
The voice of reason.
Thank you. See,
and
I'm
that's
your
my mom.
voice
So
of
when this
reason.
one tries to be my voice of reason, I'm like, I already have one, kind of actually 2 with Nana. I don't need a third.
Well,
You're supposed to be my partner in crime at PIC.
well, when you call me, because you have to live with me, and we'll see.
yeah.
Yeah. How'd the ride turn out? Did you live up to it? Were you good?
Yeah,
She
because
drove.
we
So we're on our way to workout, by the way, and she is driving so fast. I'm like, I've never.
so fast. She's exaggerating.
Every time I'm in
Fearless,
the
though.
car with
Very
her,
fearless.
yeah, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm taking.
No,
my
I walked
Uber
in that
home.
workout and I was like, I took it on.
Next
I
level.
was like, next level. And then I got back in that Ferrari and I was like, where else should I go? I feel good.
Yeah, I mean, unreal.
So it begs the question: you buying one?
So, I started to hear about how bad convertibles are for you and your lungs. And I was like, wait, what about the pollution? And they're like, yeah, that convertibles, from what I've heard from people, kill you slowly. And then I was like, I mean, that's sexy, but I'm not about that.
I mean, look, she talks about Ferrari, and now look how she's standing. Look
Yeah,
at that, you know?
see
She's
the
like,
confidence it gives me?
No, you're.
But I'm definitely looking at other sports cars for sure.
Okay.
I need it in my life. It just does something to me.
A woman knows what a woman needs.
Yeah, it's like my boyfriend.
I'm going to shake my
Buying-
head to all of it.
Well,
Good.
and with that said, because as you know from your show, people get enamored with the relationships. Is a car your boyfriend now?
Yeah, definitely. It listens to me. I turn it off when I want. We go for great
Turn it on
rides.
when you
Everything
want.
about it is just perfect. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in control. I'm in the driver's seat.
Actually, it does sound like a great boyfriend.
Yeah, it has everything. It holds my stuff. It has everything I need and want.
Jeez, it's Italian. Look at you. Nana would be proud.
Yeah, right?
I like that. I'm sure she would. How amazed are you that people are obsessed with that personal life? But I guess you kind of share it. That's part of your brand too.
Yeah, I
true.
mean, it is. Like every day, I'm just always amazed about the love that people give us and the support. And I think, that's the stuff that makes you feel so good, because when you do put your whole life out there, like, I mean, obviously it comes with good and bad.
You get judged
But
a lot.
for the good and the people that are like, you inspire us or motivate us, or I was going through that and you helped me come out of that, that's when you're like, this is worth it. This is why we do what we do. So, and I get to work with my family.
Which is amazing.
Does it feel invasive though when people want to get into the personal, like dating, marriage, all that stuff? Or does that, again, you accept that because that's part of the
You accept
You
it.
accept
I mean, there's
it.
definitely times that are hard, especially with her. When we would just even walk into Starbucks, people would want to give her like advice, and so like everyone has an opinion,
Sure.
and we hear them all. So that can be hard, but at the same time, it's what we signed up for. Like
Yeah.
her and I knew, like if we're gonna do a reality show, we're showing everything, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yes.
And we know we're gonna be judged. People are gonna love us and hate us. We're accepting it all. So
Yeah.
Well, with that said, it's going to segue into, again, I'm tossed into this at extra. They want to know, because they think your fans want to know, are you dating a car or are you dating a man right now?
yeah.
That's a good
I'd
question.
like to know.
Because there's rumors on the street of it.
Oh, there are a lot of rumors.
Someone.
So I'm dating a few, I guess you could say. No one
cars or a few men?
consistent. Few cars and men.
Nice.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, variety's the spice of life, and I'm just trying to enjoy it. I guess I'm kind of, I said playing the field the other day, but then I was like, wait, I don't think that's good to say playing the field. So when someone asks me on a date and I'm feeling it, I accept and I go. I'm like, you know what? Go for the journey, the adventure, see what the night brings you. And if it's terrible, lesson learned, like don't go out with whatever you went out with. And if it's fun, go on another date.
And that I'll agree with.
Yeah.
So you're kind of an open canvas right now.
Yes.
No first round draft pick sitting there. What did you get?
No.
So it's,
Yeah.
So-
I guess I've just been having a lot of fun.
as you should.
Yeah.
So that's a little teaser for, I'm sure, what's coming up that people, it's kind of wait and see.
Oh,
You
yeah,
wanna
you
get
gotta
them
wait
up.
and see.
Yeah, okay.
Because tomorrow night, well, I go on a date.
Which one? Who's tomorrow?
Artem.
And then what? The
And
following
then-
week's Peter?
Girl, I was busy. What do you
Wow.
expect?
Yeah,
Just
you were.
kidding.
Peter and an Artem. I know.
Yeah.
Peter and an Artem, she tried to set me up. My family put me on a blind date, which was
Andre?
at a family dinner.
Okay, he was a
Were you part of that?
Brazilian model. Poor her.
And what was the problem? Just didn't have them.
I can't, the blind date stuff with my family at dinner was so awkward. I was like, ew, never again. Well, I mean, I didn't even know it. I showed up and I was like, why is there an empty seat next to me? Yeah, laugh now.
Finally, because people do love the show, what kind of nuggets would you toss out to the viewing public, a taste of what's coming up?
Ooh.
Well, Nikki dating, definitely. But also, you get to see the road to Evolution. It was the first ever all-women's pay-per-view for WWE. And it's really neat, I think, especially for wrestling fans, because you see everything on WWE television, but now you're going to see the backstage of what went into the storylines. I had a lot of down moments on this. It was really hard for me. I thought I could handle running 2 businesses, being a full-time mom, and going on the road and wrestle.
So being Wonder Woman.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I failed. Let me tell
Yeah.
you.
Well,
It
you
is.
feel
It's,
that.
You did
yeah.
not fail.
Incredible.
I didn't fail, but what I realized is it's not for me. It was extremely hard,
Yeah.
and I just really spread myself too thin.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of breakdown moments. I usually don't cry. I feel like I cry a lot.
And I feel like it'll be fun when the season finale comes, because there's a few surprises of like
Yes.
kind of that, determine what Brie and I's futures are like. And so,
I think people will be shocked.
yeah. So it's a really cool season. It's a very empowering season. It's a very like new journey
Yeah.
season, obviously, since I'm just trying out the whole town pretty much, but that didn't actually sound right. But yeah. So
tell you a lot
it's a
of
wild ride. How about that? It's like a Ferrari all
Yeah.
season long.
The wildest Bella ride ever.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.